Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today there is a lot of blood in the crypto streets. The markets are going down, folks. It is a tough day for crypto, but what is going on with Crypto.com? Why is it coming down with the rest of the market? Why is the market coming down? What is going on with Binance and FTX? This battle, why is this dragging down the entire crypto market? We've got a lot to talk about. I got a couple ideas here that I wanted to share with you guys, give you guys some updates on the Binance FTX deal. We'll get more into that in a minute, but if that's the kind of content you guys like, make sure you smash your like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 4 videos every single day, even when the markets are not doing what we want them to do, which is go up. They're not going up right now. They're coming down, and it's rough. But we're going to still keep these stories coming at you guys because it's important, because we are still, even in the pain, we are in the accumulation phase, and as they go lower, as these markets and these coins go lower, we've got a better buying opportunity. So believe it or not, it's a good thing for you and me to be able to buy these projects at a lower price, so long as, we have money coming in, we got cash on the sidelines, and we're ready to buy this huge dip that we have today. So let's get into the content. When we hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel, by the way, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky subscriber, so you don't want to miss out on that. Guys, let's take a peek here at these charts, because crypto is looking bloody. We are below a $1 trillion market cap, and Bitcoin dominance down just a bit. Ethereum dominance under 18%. But the biggest story of the day is FTX token, guys. FTX token is down a whopping 75%. Just so you know, it is the biggest loser of the day. And Bitcoin is below 19,000. Just yesterday, we were at, I believe, $21,000 for a flash of a second. On the weekend, we were up above $21,000. Ethereum was above 1,600. Now Ethereum's below 1,300. Got into the 1,200 range today, down 15% for the last 7 days. Binance is holding decently strong with 4%. Why? Well, guys, it's because they're doing a big acquisition of none other than FTX, and we'll talk more about that in a second. Let's look at some of these other movers for the day. Ripple down 12%, down to 40 cents. Cardano down 7%. Dogecoin down 20%, down 36% for the week after quite a large pump, bringing it back down to earth from the Elon Musk pumps that it had. Polygon is actually still looking pretty strong, at least over the last 7 days, up 20% still over the last 7 days, above $1, which is fantastic for that project. Solana got absolutely hurt here by this recent news about FTX and the company that was backing FTX, Almada. They had a lot of SOL. There's rumor that they've been dumping their SOL. People are getting a little spooked about the SOL future. But let's see our boy Crypto.com. Cronos, guys, it's still holding that 10-cent price level, but it is down 16% in the last 24 hours. And if you look at the chart, it did break a little bit lower. It was in that 9-cent price region, got to 9.5 cents. And when you look at the chart, guys, I just want to make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing here. When you look at this chart and we look at some of the weekly charts here, let's pull that up. We are printing a red candle here. Guys, there is a chance that we could get a little bit lower here, and we could get down to that 4-cent, that 5-cent level if Bitcoin continues to fall. Now, a lot of people have been saying for the past few months that Bitcoin has found a bottom, but it is starting to look like there's a chance that Bitcoin still may have some downside. And a lot of people point to a $14,000 price level right around this time frame over here, maybe talking about this peak over here. But I do believe personally that we could, at this stage of the game, based on what's happened today, potentially see that $10,000 price target for Bitcoin, potentially. Now, we got to keep in mind, guys, if CRO Coin goes down to 4.5 cents, if Bitcoin goes down to $10,000, you have a generational wealth accumulation opportunity. That is a huge buying opportunity because we've seen where we're at in the logarithmic chart for Bitcoin and the rainbow chart, we are in the buying phase. And as these prices go lower, the purchasing power gets stronger for you and me here. Our dollar goes further in the crypto market. But look at FTX token today, right now at just under $6, $5.59. Guys, down 74% in the last 24 hours, 78% in the last 7 days. This project got absolutely wrecked here. Absolutely wrecked. And there still may be some downside to go. But here's the scoop. Crypto's world is rocked as the largest exchange rescues rival. This is a New York Times article. And it's very interesting that this is phrased like this. Now, there's a lot going into this. So the story is, in case you didn't know, and by the way, if you didn't see it, you can check out my video where I talk all about, CZ talking about how he's going to dump FTX tokens, and he is dumping FTX tokens. I'll link a video for you right here if you want to check it out. But I'll give you a short synopsis here. CZ came out and tweeted that he's going to dump all his FTX tokens. Why? Because CZ does not like that FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried tried to go behind his back and everybody in the cryptos industry's back that is involved in DeFi specifically and create a crypto bill, which we'll talk about in a minute, that is meant to squash DeFi. So he decided, I am going to dump my FTT tokens, and he tweeted it out to tell the community, FYI, folks, I, CZ, the CEO of the world's largest crypto exchange, is dumping maybe about $1 billion worth of FTT tokens soon. So FTX and Solana, because Solana for some reason is tied to FTX right now based on the backing investor partner for FTX Amada, those started tanking, and it brought down the rest of the crypto market. Well, now, today, this man right here, the same man that essentially caused this crypto crash, CZ, and whether it was for the right reasons or the wrong reasons, it is kind of him that was the catalyst in my mind. I do not like what Sam Bankman-Fried has done with this crypto bill, and that he was proposing to try to basically attack his competitors and hurt other exchanges. And I do support CZ's decision to dump these tokens, but in doing so, he's the man that crashed the crypto market. Smash up the like button if you agree with that, whether you think it's a good thing or not. I'm curious. Let me know in the chat down below what you think on that. But the big news here is that FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried asked CZ for help, and guys, now CZ and Binance, guys, they are going to buy. Look, Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, said that it had reached an agreement to buy its competitor, FTX. Guys, they are going to buy FTX, and that is happening. So on that news still, the markets took a tumble. The markets are still tumbling right now. And FTX, and this is Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX, he and his exchange had a $6 billion bank run off of his exchange in 72 hours. Guys, he said to his team, on an average day, we have tens of millions of dollars in outflows. Things were mostly average until this weekend, referring to this last weekend. Bankman-Fried wrote in a message to staff sent on this Tuesday morning. He wrote this morning. In the last 72 hours, we've had roughly $6 billion worth of net withdrawals from FTX, he wrote, adding that withdrawals at FTX's main unit, FTX, are effectively paused, an issue that would be resolved in the near future. FTX's withdrawals are paused. So, he is not letting people pull their money out of FTX, which is brutal for anybody that is currently in the FTX exchange, anybody holding FTX token, anybody part of the FTX community. This is a very, very tough time. And yes, it gives us a flashback of the time when Celsius was doing this. Even when at one point Robinhood did it for the GameStop. Nobody likes when withdrawals, buying and trading is paused. That shows centralization, first of all. And also imagine if you had, thousands of dollars in FTX and you couldn't take it out. Maybe you're watching this video right now, and that's the exact case for you. And if so, my heart goes out to you guys today, and I hope they get it resolved soon. But this is what's going on, guys. This is where we're at in the crypto market. This is breaking news today. And here is Sam Bankman-Fried's tweet to go over exactly what's happening. Hey, all, I have a few announcements to make. I'm going to read this whole thing for you guys because I think it's important if you haven't seen it. Things have come full circle, and FTX.com's first and last investors are the same. We have come to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX.com pending, I think he's talking about his contracts there. Continuing, our teams are working on clearing out the withdrawal backlog as is, so they're working on releasing withdrawals. This was 6 hours ago. This will clear out liquidity crunches. All assets will be covered one-to-one. This is one of the main reasons we've asked Binance to come in. It may take a bit to settle. We apologize for that, which means they needed Binance to come in because they were in a bad way with their finances. Guys, it turns out that Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX are going insolvent, and Binance, who was just a day ago Sam Bankman-Fried's enemy, and Sam Bankman-Fried was saying, don't dump all your tokens, man. Let's work together on this, is now begging CZ for his help. CZ laid down the law, guys. He took a power move and he dumped these tokens and crushed his competitor, but he did it in the face of, this horrible legislation that Sam Bankman-Fried was trying to pass. So right or wrong, it happened. And now the man that caused this in the first place is coming to the rescue. Unbelievable. This is like a medieval war, kings battling. Unbelievable. To continue, it may take a bit. To settle all these withdrawals, and we apologize for that. But the important thing is that the customers are protected. A huge thank you to CZ. Now he's thanking CZ, Binance, and all our supporters. This is a user-centric development that benefits the entire crypto industry. CZ has done and will continue to do an incredible job of building out the global crypto ecosystem and creating a freer economic world. I know that there have been rumors in the media of conflict between our two exchanges. Rumors, they're not rumors. These are truths. However, Binance has shown time and time again that they are committed to a more decentralized global economy while working to improve industry relations with regulators. We are in the best of hands. This is a very interesting statement by Sam Bankman-Fried because he is talking about and praising CZ, saying Binance has showed time and again that they're committed to a more decentralized global economy. Meanwhile, Sam Bankman-Fried, with his bill that he was trying to pass into legislation, was not looking for a more decentralized global economy. In fact, he was looking for more regulation, and he was looking for more centralization, really, at the end of the day. He wanted to crush DeFi. So it's a quick change of pace, and now he's saying that we are in the best of hands with CZ. Number 6, note that FTX and Binance.US, two separate companies, are not currently impacted by this. FTX US's withdrawals have been live and is fully backed and operating normal. So just so you know, in case you didn't know, FTX US is not getting bought by Binance. It is only FTX Global, not FTX US. Just like Binance.US, which they highlight here, that's a separate entity than Binance. It's just a little bit different, and that's partially because of regulation in the United States. So guys, there is now so many things going on. So this was just a day ago. A competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine. Assets are fine. Well, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. Because why? Well, look. FTX is not fine because of this message right here. This is why one of the main reasons we asked Binance to come in. It may take a bit to settle, and we apologize for that. Why? Because things aren't fine, and Sam Bankman-Fried lied to the community, and now he's walking it back. He's walking it back, and he's praising the man that actually crushed him in the first place. It's very, very interesting. people are saying not so nice things about him. There are some fantastic, there's some fast. Oh gosh, there are some fantastic tweets here. There are some not so fantastic tweets. There's a lot going on here in these crypto markets, guys. But there was some good memes I did want to show you guys. I just am a little scared of what might pop up. But here's the story. These markets, this is kind of what we're seeing right now. Now, there's been a lot of times in the past, folks, where Bitcoin has crashed, it has crumbled and started falling, and then all of a sudden we have a V-shaped recovery. Here was a V-shaped recovery, but then again we have more downside there. So, there's a lot of things that could happen. Boom, V-shaped recovery. This was a huge V-shaped recovery, right? We thought that the market was done back in January, February, March, April, and it crashed into April, into June, and then we bounced in June and we came back up for that November. I do think there's room for more downside, but I think when we bounce, we will bounce hard. And so what I intend to do is kind of keep an eye out here. I'm going to watch this floor as it continues to fall, which, by the way, the market could go up at any moment, right? This market could recover in a second. That's the crazy thing. And honestly, I believe that the news of Binance buying FTX is bullish. Why? Because they're resolving the issue. Now we got to see that this deal actually comes to a close and that it actually gets resolved and that this is real. Because if this is not real and this is another rumor, then the market is going to continue to panic, in my opinion. Which I don't think panicking is a good thing, right? There's no time to panic. I'm not selling all my crypto. I'm not dumping all my bags. I'm hanging tight, guys. I am dollar cost averaging, and I'm holding on for the long term. Why? Because I believe in the promise of crypto. Now, unfortunately, I had just a little bit of FTX tokens. Fortunately, I did not buy a lot of FTX. Why? Because I personally liked Binance and crypto.com a lot better. I like crypto.com a lot more than FTX. Why? Because of the DeFi aspect. I think DeFi is a huge part of cryptocurrency, and I think true crypto folks are in it not only to get rich, right? We're here to make money, of course, but also because of the awesome promise of the future and the technology to a decentralized economy that cryptocurrency can bring to the table. That's why I'm in it for the long term. So I'm not panicking. I'm holding strong. I'm looking out here for the bottom. We're going to have to see what happens. Right now, Bitcoin it's falling again. You can see here, we might be turning over, potentially down. We'll see what happens, guys. But, I still believe in crypto.com. I still believe in the promise. And matter of fact, now that one of its largest competitors, FTX, is out of the equation, or so it looks like they're out of the equation, that's an opportunity for crypto.com to take some market share. And as you can see here, Cronos is still hanging on at number 24, guys. So Cronos is doing well. Now, I know a lot of you folks out there might be a little bit concerned because, Crypto Kip, FTX just went insolvent. Sure, maybe. Yeah, they did, but they're going to get bought out by Binance. But yes, the exchange token went down. It happened with Celsius too. It happened with Voyager. That's true. It totally did. But, those were different projects. Those were gone about in a different way. That was a different team. And I do believe that, some crypto exchanges will fail and some will succeed. But when you look at what crypto.com has done when they've expanded into new countries and making sure they have the proper regulation to operate in these different countries, I think they've done a good job. I don't think they're over leveraged. We still have yet to see any proof of that, just as we still have yet to see any proof of Binance's, strength and what they have kind of on the sidelines that they can actually account for, every dollar, and they can match every dollar that anybody has invested in their exchange, right? So these are all questions that we have, but, there's going to be winners. There's going to be losers. Unfortunately, FTX is a loser. But right now, that means that crypto.com and Binance and KuCoin and, Gate.io, they're hanging strong. They're winners right now, and they're going to eat up some of that market share from FTX, and they're going to be stronger for it. So, guys, November and December are typically bullish for crypto. We've talked about this in a lot of videos. They may be bearish after all. we also may see a V-shaped recovery within minutes, within seconds, or, we could see some more downside. But I urge you guys, do not panic. Stay strong. Stay posted. Leave us a comment in the chat box down below what you think of this video. It's a little more serious tone today, guys, but it's a very serious time for crypto. I want to be real with you. I want to be transparent. I want to give you guys my real, true thoughts. Nothing is scripted that we do on this channel. I'm a real guy giving you real opinions. This is not financial advice by any means, but I just want to have a conversation and build a community with you guys. If you want to join a conversation with us at the Crypto Report, check us out. In the link down below, we have a Patreon. We are starting more conversations with the community through that Patreon. Make sure you don't miss that. But it's very, very important, folks, even with this turbulence. You got to remember to DCA, HODL, and of course, we'll see you in the next one. I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.